Once upon a time, on a starry night. In a dreamy village cradled between magnificent hills, with glowing lanterns hanging on the eaves of the village huts, casting beautiful shadows on the ground. Creating a magical sight, and a ripe environment for sweet dreams to be weaved. In this village lived a young woman named Amina. From an early age, Amina had been captivated by her grandmother's tales of beautiful dreams. Rich in magical creatures and heroic journeys that bridged the gap between the waking and dreaming realms. Her family came from a long line of dream weavers. These were a selected group of people who had the ability to travel between the waking and dreaming realms, making sure that people's ability to have good dream when asleep was not corrupted in any way. Each evening as the lanterns glowed softly and the sky turned a deep shade of indigo, Amina would sit by her grandmother's side in the village square. The air filled with the soothing sounds of the village and the distant murmurs of people sharing their own stories. Her grandmother always began her tales with a soft song, drawing Amina and the other listeners into a world where dreams danced with reality. These stories sparked a sense of wonder and curiosity in Amina, planting the seeds for her future journeys. As time went on, her grandmother's ability to weave dreams was suddenly no more. The woman could hardly remember her own family. Something went wrong during one of her visits to the dream realm. Seeing her grandmother like this hurt Amina so deeply because she was her best friend. The light that shone in her eyes was diminished, and Amina had promised to bring it back one day. On Amina's 25th birthday, something happened. As Amina settled into her modest room to sleep, a strange light from her roof began to fill the place. It glowed with colors of blue and silver, resembling a starry night. Surprised and a bit scared, Amina rose to see what it could be. The light gently swirled around her, transporting her somewhere strange. Amina found herself floating among the stars, surrounded by a breathtaking sight. She was in the dream realm for the first time. The stars glittered like diamonds, and the galaxy painted the sky with vivid colors. Among this splendor, an enchanting figure approached her. It was the majestic dream keeper she had heard from her grandmother's tales all those years ago. He was a being formed from the light of distant stars and the whispers of the first dreams in the universe. His responsibility was watching over and guiding the dream weavers on their quests, as they kept safe the magical networks connecting the waking world where we live, to the dream realm. He made sure that the balance between light and darkness was not disturbed. Nurturing joy and protecting dreams, on each dream weaver's first journey to the realm, he presented them with a unique gift that will protect them throughout their lives as weavers. With eyes reflecting the entire galaxy, he greeted her. His voice was a soft melodic breeze. I have watched over the dream realms for times without time. Tonight, you have been chosen for a great task. Amina's heart raced with a mixture of excitement and fear. The dream keeper's gaze was kind but serious. The dreaming world is in trouble. Shadows of darkness seek to drain joy and happiness from the sleeping people's dreams and replace them with only nightmares. You are to journey through various dream realms and defend them from these dark forces. He extended a hand, revealing a staff with a glowing crystal at its tip. This staff will guide you through your journey. Its light will help you navigate through the darkest of dreams and protect you from the shadows. Amina took the staff, feeling its warmth and weight. I will do my best to help, she said. Her voice filled with determination. The dream keeper smiled. I believe in you, Amina. The fate of the dream worlds rests in your hands. With those words, the mist enveloped her once more, and Amina found herself standing at the edge of a new dream realm. This was the realm of the river of lost memories. It was a tranquil yet sorrowful river made of slowing moving light. The river flowed gently, its waters reflecting countless dreams lost to time and shadow. Amina walked along its banks, marveling at the beauty and sadness of the scene. Suddenly, she spotted a small boy sitting sadly by the river. His clothes were tattered, and his eyes were filled with a deep sadness that tugged at Amina's heart. Why are you so sad, little one? Amina asked gently as she approached him. The boy looked up, his eyes shimmering with unshed tears. "I've forgotten my dreams," he said. "They were once so beautiful, but now I can't remember them. Without them, I feel empty." Amina knelt beside him, her heart aching for the boy. "I can help you," she said. With careful precision, Amina guided her staff into the water. The crystal began to glow brighter, parting the water and revealing colorful pebbles and a small toy at the bottom. The boy's eyes widened as he saw the toy at the bottom. Amina swiftly picked up the toy and gave it to the little boy. He thanked Amina with so much joy for finding his dream. "Now, I will never forget the memory of my brother," the little boy said, holding on tightly to the toy. "I'm glad I could help," Amina replied. The boy started looking sleepy, a sign that all was well and he was going back to the waking world. "Stay safe and keep your dreams alive," Amina whispered to the dozing boy, with a warm feeling in her heart that she would soon be able to help her grandmother remember too. Amina continued her journey to the next realm through a glowing vortex, with a glow of light. She was transported to a magical dream forest, a place of enchanting beauty. The trees were tall and ancient, their leaves shimmering with a soft, magical glow. Their whispers filled the air, as Amina wandered deeper into the forest. From among the trees, the elder tree confronted her. "What are you doing in our domain?" it asked. The elder tree was a towering figure with bark-like skin and eyes that held the wisdom of centuries. The elder tree spirit was wise, nurturing, and protective. It had a deep connection to the natural world and the spirits that inhabited it. Though it looked scary, it was fair and just, always seeking balance. Its primary motivation was to protect the sanctity and harmony of the magical dream forest. It understood the interconnectedness of all dreams and strove to ensure that dream weavers respected the delicate balance of the dream realms. With determination, she responded. "My name is Amina, am on a quest to defeat the shadows destroying people's beautiful dreams." The elder tree examined her then said, "This forest is in distress. Shadows have begun to encroach upon our realm, threatening the harmony we have maintained for times without time. What can I do?" she asked, her gaze wide. "To pass through the forest and reach the core," the spirit explained. "You must be tested by the spirits of the forest. The forest spirits will guide you. Follow the winding path and it will lead you to the heart of the forest," the elder tree told Amina. As Amina ventured deeper into the forest, she felt a sense of awe and reverence for the ancient place. The path was filled with challenges, but Amina's determination never wavered. Amina reached the center of the forest, where the air shimmered with magic. The spirits, ethereal beings of light, gracefully danced around in the air, their voices melodious and soothing. The forest spirits were gentle and benevolent guardians of the magical dream forest. They had existed alongside the elder tree spirit for centuries. Their purpose intertwined with the protection and balance of the forest. While they could be demanding, asking for sacrifices like memories, they were also fair and kind-hearted, always rewarding those who respected the forest's rules. The spirits were deeply connected to the natural magic of the forest, using their powers to maintain its harmony. The spirits' motivation was to ensure that those who passed through the forest respected its magic and balance. They acted as gatekeepers, testing the resolve and purity of those who sought to journey deeper into the dream realm. One came forward. "To proceed to the next realm, you must give us a memory," it said. Amina nodded, understanding the importance of their request. She closed her eyes and chose a cherished memory, of her grandmother teaching her the art of dream weaving. As she let the memory go, the spirits absorbed it, their light glowing brighter. "Thank you, Amina," they said. "Your journey continues." With tears in her eyes, and feeling her grandmother's spirit guiding her, Amina was now more determined than ever, to conquer the dark shadows. In a twinkle of an eye, Amina found herself standing before an inky black river. She was in the realm of nightmares. The realm was dark, and heavy with sorrow. Like nothing she had encountered before. The river was a scary sight, with shadows swirling in its depths and a sense of fear lingered in the air. As she was thinking of how to cross, a voice in her heart told her to dip her staff in the water. She gripped it tightly. As the crystal touched the water, it started glowing with a reassuring light. As she stepped onto the water, the staff's light created a path, parting the shadows and allowing her to cross. The journey was treacherous, with dark whispers trying to invade her thoughts. But Amina's resolve remained strong, and she focused on the light, letting it guide her. With each step, the darkness receded, and she finally reached the other side, the path closing behind her. Upon reaching the other side, Amina took a deep breath of relief. Then she suddenly noticed an orb in the grass. She picked it up and it started glowing, directing her to a path ahead. The path led into a land covered in twilight, where dreams and nightmares intertwined. This was the realm of twilight or morning dreams. Here, the shadow's influence was strongest, and Amina knew she had to be vigilant. The orb glowed softly, guiding her through the eerie landscape. She could feel the presence of the dark and mysterious shadows. Their intent, to replace joy with fear, filled the air. Amina motivated herself, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. As Amina ventured deeper into the realm of twilight dreams, she encountered an unsettling landscape where dreams and nightmares intertwined. The air was thick with a sense of unease, and the sky was a swirling mix of light and darkness. This was the heart of the shadow's domain, and Amina could feel their influence growing stronger. In the distance, Amina saw a faint light flickering. She followed it, hoping to find a way to push back the increasing darkness. As she approached, she discovered a small village where the inhabitants were trapped in a perpetual state of fear. Their dreams had been corrupted by the shadows, turning their once vibrant visions into haunting nightmares. Amina knew she had to help. She walked through the village, her staff glowing brightly, and spoke to the villagers. "Do not lose hope," she told them. "Your dreams can be restored, and the light can return." The villagers looked at her with a mixture of hope and skepticism. They had been trapped in this twilight realm for so long that they had almost forgotten what it felt like to dream freely. Amina reached out to them, using her staff to weave a protective barrier around the village. The crystal's light pushed back the shadows. Amina screamed, "You will not extinguish the light of these people's dreams." Her voice steady and determined. The biggest shadow roared, its dark vine-like hands trying to engulf her, but Amina stood her ground. She raised her staff higher, the crystal's light blazing brightly, pushing back the darkness. The shadows recoiled, unable to stand the purity of the light. With a final surge of determination, Amina channeled all her strength into the staff. The crystal's light illuminated the entire dream world. Finally, the shadows let out an anguished cry before breaking apart into nothingness. Defeated by the purity of the light, the village cheered, their voices echoing across the dream realms. Amina had faced the greatest challenge and emerged victorious, protecting the dreams of every sleeping person in the waking world. In the little village, Amina began to help restore their original dreams. She listened to their stories and guided them through the process of reclaiming their lost hopes and aspirations. Slowly but surely, the light returned to the village, and the people's dreams grew vibrant once more. She knew that she was making a difference. The villagers' gratitude and newfound hope fueled her determination to continue her quest. As Amina was about to proceed to her final realm, she encountered a wandering spirit named Kofi. He was a traveler of dreams, moving between realms and collecting stories. Kofi was once a storyteller in the waking world, known for his captivating tales that inspired and enchanted his listeners. However, he had been trapped in the land of morning dreams by a powerful nightmare, unable to find his way back. Amina recognized him. "Kofi, the storyteller," Amina greeted him warmly. "What brings you to this realm?" Kofi looked at her with weary eyes. "I had been searching for a way out, but the nightmares here were strong. They clouded my path and stole my stories. Amina listened, understanding his plight. With the help of her staff, she helped restore his stories. Bit by bit, Kofi's storytelling wisdom, humor, and creativity came back. He was eager to return to the waking world to continue sharing the joy that his tales brought. Together, Amina and Kofi ventured to the heart of the dream world. A vortex of swirling colors and soft melodies. As they stepped through, they were enveloped in a gentle light and emerged in a place that seemed to be the very embodiment of tranquility and creativity. The landscape was a collection of vibrant hues, with trees that shimmered with every color imaginable and flowers that glowed with an inner light. This realm was said to be the source of all dreams, where the essence of every dream ever dreamed flowed like a river of light. The majestic dream keeper was there waiting for them, his form even more radiant than before. His eyes, like twin moons, welcomed them with a mix of gratitude and urgency. "Amina, Kofi, you have done well," he said, his voice a harmonious blend of the universe. "But our work is not yet complete. The heart of the dream realm needs to be restored, and measures must be put in place to ensure the shadows can never corrupt it again." Amina, carrying her staff, felt a sense of deep responsibility. "We are ready to help," she said, her voice steady with determination. The dream keeper led them to a vast, sparkling pool at the center of the realm. "This is the source of dreams," he explained. "It still has the remnants of the shadow's corruption. We must cleanse it and fortify its defenses." Kofi stepped forward, his eyes reflecting the shimmering light of the pool. "How can we do that?" The dream keeper extended his hand, and from the pool emerged a crystal heart, beating with soft, rhythmic light. "This is the heart of the dream realm," he said. "It needs to be reconnected to the source and infused with pure dream essence." Amina raised her staff, the crystal glowing brightly. "Let's begin." Together, they worked to cleanse the pool. Amina used her staff to channel pure light into the water, while Kofi, with his stories, wove intricate patterns of joy and aspirations around the edges, ensuring no shadow could breach the defenses again. The dream keeper, his power radiating through the realm, infused the crystal heart with the essence of dreams. As they worked, Amina felt a deep connection to the dream realm, sensing the dreams of countless sleepers flowing through the pool. Each dream was unique, a blend of hope, fear, joy, and sorrow. She marveled at the beauty and complexity of the human mind, feeling honored to be a part of this sacred task. After what felt like hours, the pool began to shimmer with a pure, uncorruptible light. The crystal heart, now glowing with vibrant energy, floated above the pool, casting a protective aura over the entire realm. The dream keeper smiled, his eyes twinkling with satisfaction. "It is done," he said. "The heart of the dream realm is restored, and new measures are in place. No shadow or nightmare will ever corrupt the dreams of the sleeping again." Amina and Kofi felt a wave of relief wash over them. They had not only defeated the shadows but also ensured the safety of the dream realm for all time. The dream keeper turned to them, his expression one of deep gratitude. "You have both shown great courage and wisdom," he said. "The dream realm owes you a debt of gratitude. You are always welcome here, and your actions will be remembered for eternity." Amina, her eyes reflecting the light of the realm, bowed her head. "Thank you, Dream Keeper. It has been an honor." With their mission complete, Amina and Kofi prepared to return to their village. As they stepped back through the portal, they carried with them a sense of fulfillment and a deeper understanding of the power and beauty of dreams. The heart of the dream realm beat with life, a beacon of hope and inspiration for all who dared to dream. Amina and Kofi suddenly found themselves standing at the edge of their village, the familiar sounds and sights of home surrounding them. The transition had been so swift that it left them momentarily dazed. The vibrant hues and magical landscapes of the dream realm faded into the comforting, earthy tones of their village. Amina's heart raced with anticipation and nervousness. "I need to see my grandmother," she said breathlessly, her eyes wide with urgency. She didn't wait for Kofi's response. Instead, breaking into a run toward her home, her staff clutched tightly in her hand. Kofi watched her for a moment, then smiled and said, "Go, Amina. I'll see you soon," he called after her before turning toward his own family's hut. A mix of joy and anxiety bubbling within him. As Amina approached her grandmother's hut, she noticed the familiar lanterns hanging from the eaves, casting their warm glow. She pushed open the door and rushed inside. There, sitting in her usual spot, was her grandmother. Her eyes, once clouded with confusion, now shone with clarity and recognition. "Amina!" she exclaimed, her voice filled with joy. She stood up, her arms open wide. Amina let out a sob of relief and ran into her grandmother's embrace. She wrapped her arms around her, holding her tightly and refusing to let go. "I missed you so much, Grandma," she whispered, her tears soaking into her grandmother's shoulder. She stroked Amina's hair gently. "And I missed you, my dear. I've been waiting for your return. The memories have come back, and I remember everything now. I am so proud of you." Amina pulled back just enough to look into her grandmother's eyes, smiling through her tears. Her grandmother smiled, her own eyes glistening with tears. "You have done something incredible, Amina. You have protected not only our village but the dreams of many. It's all over now. The dream realm is safe, and the shadows are gone." The next evening at the village festivities, Amina and Kofi found a moment to sit together under the stars. The same stars that had witnessed the beginning of their journey. "Thank you, Amina," Kofi said, looking at her with gratitude. "I couldn't have been here without you," Amina replied, smiling. "We made a great team." They both took a deep breath, looking up at the sky. "The dream realm is safe, and our families are whole again. We've achieved something truly wonderful." They sat in comfortable silence for a while, soaking in the happiness and peace that surrounded them. Moral lesson: this story beautifully teaches the transforming power of dreams and their profound impact on our lives. Dreams inspire us, providing glimpses of possibilities beyond our current reality and motivating us to pursue our goals with passion and determination. Amina's journey shows that dreams give us the strength and resilience to overcome obstacles, fostering personal growth and self-discovery by confronting our fears and past mistakes. Despite the challenges Amina faced, the narrative shades light on the importance of hope and positivity, reminding us to hold on to hope even in hard times. Finally, the collective power of dreams is evident as Amina's efforts protect the dream realms, teaching us that by supporting each other's dreams, we can create a more harmonious and prosperous world. In essence, the story is a testament to dreaming as a powerful force that can inspire, challenge, and transform us, encouraging us to nurture our dreams and believe in their potential.